Hi everyone, welcome to our new series. We're here again at Lake Cania. So it's a magic spot. It's just outside of a town, a little town called Monto. We're up here to explore Cania again. So
in this video you'll see our journey through some of the towns on the way up, and we stopped over at the bunyip holes and had a bit of a look at the bunyip holes, and we also stopped at the grain silo artwork to give you guys a bit of a look at that. It's pretty impressive when you see it up close and personal. So you'll see that in this episode.
We're going to get out on the lake and chase down some Australian bass, some golden perch, and hopefully some Saratoga. We're also going to get out there and try and get some red claw. So that's all going to be in this episode.
This series,
sorry. So, a while ago, you would have seen our previous series when this bloke was a little bit younger than he is now. He sort of sprouted up. We call him Junior, but his actual name is Ethan, because he's a bit worried that we keep referring to him as Junior. You're all going to think his name's Junior. So we just clarify that one now just for him. But his name is actually Ethan. So, and as you can tell from the previous episodes, he's sprouted up a little bit. And over to you.
Please like and subscribe so we can keep doing this and travelling around Australia and bringing you guys great content.
It helps with our channel. We need your support. So please hit the notification button. That lets you know when the next series drops, or the next episode, sorry, not the next series. And we'll keep bringing these episodes to you. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Stay tuned, and tomorrow we'll be out on the lake and we'll get stuck into it.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before. You were truly mine, but it was over so fast. Just one thing to discover.
Where's the next town? That was Gayndah.
What's the next one? Eidsvold. And then we've got 2 hours to Cania.
It's one way or the other, no way in between. I ain't getting any younger, you will stay forever a dream.
So we're at the bunyip. So what's that about? It's meant to be a story of garnish monsters that live in local swamps and waterholes near the serene township of Mulgadai. It's a legendary bunyip hole. I think we're going to camp there tonight. See if it's true.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon we're going to camp someplace that's awesome? Yep. Geez, they're huge, aren't they?
So we thought give you a look at the 3 Moon Silos Muriel. So this is between Mulberry and Monto, not far from Monto now, so these have been done by some artists. Have a look at the effort that's gone into that, it's quite stunning.
So these miniatures down here, is that what that is?
Yeah. So basically what we're seeing up in the big silos is an example of it. Massive, aren't they?
Yeah. It comes together. Look, you can see how it comes together to form a big picture. Miniature ones.
Does it say what the silos are for?
So I saw like grain over there.
Oh, 3 Moon Grain Depot.
Yeah, there's this free grain over there.
It's pretty magical, isn't it? Good.
Very cool.
Alright, next stop. Monto. So we left at 3 AM and we're rocking into Monto at 10:08. Yeah? It's 21 degrees. And here on out it's about what, 30 k's out to Cania?
K's and 27 minutes. So what's the plan? We're going to go get some fuel?
Chuck some more fuel in and then we'll keep going. When we get there it's setup time. We haven't got the camper, so it's tent time again. For some reason we can't tow the boat and the camper with the one car. I don't know why.
Just rude.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this fuel sorted
Clear
and
the
then we'll
windscreen.
get there. What's the fuel cost?
Oh, find out in a minute.
Oh, on the sign.
$1.82.9. Not too bad. Same as the Gold Coast.
Alright, let's get some fuel in it. Right, we can do walks.
Big rock.
Dripping rock.
Big rock. Hang on for the turn.
Should we walk this time?
Let's see. Done it that many times. We're going to carry you out.
Well, we can film it this time.
Not carry you out, we can't. Carry yourself out.
Yeah, we can film it
We
this
took
time.
turns carrying you when you're out. Bye-bye. For the fun part of setting up here.
And we've arrived.
Now everything starts to rattle.
Don't mind it rattling now.
Not wrong. 21 degrees, oh, it's not 40 degrees like it normally is. I'm not going to die sitting on it. just arrived at Cania, so Cania Dam. We're going to get out, unhitch the boat, get it ready, get it in the water, and we're going to get after some bass, yellowbelly, Saratoga, whatever we can find today. So see you out there.
Geez, the gap between the islands is pretty narrow now, mate. Remember when we used to have to watch out these trees here?
Oh yeah.
When we were putting the boat in? Long way away from having to worry about that. Alright, we're ready to take her down the boat ramp. Let's go. Quite a distance to travel to the water now, hey mate?
Yup.
First bit of wildlife for the day on the water. Disappeared under the water there. Hope Dad remembered the bungs. Hey dear, did you remember the bungs?
Yep, the bungs are in.
Alright, we're on unhooked.
Yep, and you have to come back in here, it's just right here.
Right in here. You're going to reverse her off, mate? You ready? You good to go? Use your dial to make sure you're halfway. Probably a bit more down than that. You got it at half?
Yep.
Alright, now reverse really slowly. Bring her off. Remember to pull that back up. She's been on the trailer for a little while, so she's going to take some movement. Alright, slowly move that up a little bit. Alright, Dad can get rid of the car. Alright, so he said to bring it in over this side, right? Okie dokie. So just remember, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Probably aim for over here. Alright, take the power off. Let her drift in. Good job, buddy. Alright, now we wait for the old boy to make his way down. It's a bit tricky getting a car park up there today.
You should point over there.
Did you find a car park?
Did you have to park that high? Get all this room and decides to park all the way out there.
Alright, we'll wait for the old boy and then we'll get launched.
Slowly reverse, please. Slide left hand down now. That's it. That'll swing the nose round that way. Good throttle.
Backwards or?
Yeah, backwards. And right hand down. Yep, right hand down. In the front. So it brings back around. Good. Put it in drive. Not gas it right up, we're just heading over here. So trim the button down.
Go put the electric
Yep, that'll be good. So let's plug her in first. Power on.
Alright, let's get some bass.
So they're my two.
No, I want this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's
having this one.
the same thing. No, but I want that one though.
No. Oh. So TN60 jackals. So, yeah, not going to tell you what it's called. They're our little secret ones. It's a new guy that we're going to. He works. He's got.
The real reason he's not going to tell you what they're called is because he can't pronounce the name. It's Tamazuki or something like that.
Don't give it all away.
Don't give it away, bro. Then they're gonna take all our fish.
So we use jackals for a long time now. Yeah, they're just unreal. They catch fish. So this is a new colour that we're going to try today. These are ones that are proven. We've got all sorts of names for them, but
Disco.
we call it the disco because of the colour on it. But the bass just love these things, and the goldens.
They get
And then you get back to your original types, your brown dogs. So they catch fish. And there's
a modified version.
Yeah, another brown dog with some barbs on it.
And then yet again, another modified version.
And then another guy again that's slightly different colouring. Not a brown dog, but similar. That gets some fish as well.
We should probably work out what the names of these lures
I've
are.
still got all the boxes. And sometimes, believe it or not, you go with a black jackal like that, and that produces. So it just depends on the day, it depends on the sun, the brightness, clouds, all that type of thing. But yeah, plenty of jackals, and they produce good fish. We've got other lures as well. We're going to go through them and show you. We've got different things that we use if we're flicking. This morning we're just going to start by trolling. So we've got a few spots we've got marked. So we'll do a bit of trolling and see how we go. Yeah, it's quite a big arch there on the sounder, so that'll be typical what we get in here. We've had up to, biggest bass we pulled out of here has been 63 centimetres, which is a monster for a bass. But a lot of bass here, averaging in the mid 40s, 48, that type of thing. You do get small ones, but Cania is just renowned for good quality bass. So there's one on the showing on the sounder there. We're in, 10.6 metres of water. Water temp 21.9 degrees.
Hey, what just happened?
I lost a fish, and it was a good fish.
Ooh,
It fell off. It sucks.
I don't think it was the rod's fault. I think it was your fault.
It happens, but got the Stella.
Like every time. Like proper flex every time.
Hell, you're gonna hook me.
I'm not that desperate. You're the wrong colour. Controlling around the side, mate. Controlling around the side. No, keep him there for a minute. Nice fish, mate. Right, bring him around a bit this way. Right, bail arm open. Right, he's in the net.
It's gonna go again.
Right, we need that thing up front. Good fish. Nice fish, right? Yeah, so it's just on 40. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I'm going to let you swim him for a minute. Make sure he's good before you release him.
Yep. boss.
Oh, hand through there, please. Hang on for a minute, mate. When you release, tell me.
Okay, I'm releasing.
Good job.
Alright, so everything's in, ladders up, rods are right, nothing's up there as it's going to blow out. So tonight we're having a roast pork. Ethan's going to do the cooking tonight. So first he's going to grab some extra virgin oil and pour over the top of that. Knock yourself out, Rambo. Thing. Might just need man hands.
The struggle is real.
Oh,
Shut
no.
up.
Oh, the lid came off. Right, get oil over the top. This is my little gadget that I had to bend into shape so it will fit inside our BBQ Webber. Alright, enough of that. We don't want to drown the poor pork. But, you know.
You should knock myself out, so I did.
You want to salt it?
Yeah, give me.
Hmm?
Not that much. Jeez.
Right, try and get salt in your hand.
Because I don't know whether those flakes are actually going to work like that.
Probably not. But this one's seen better days.
I think you need some WD-40 on it.
Need something, that's for sure. I think you've assaulted it enough.
I reckon. Oh.
Let's just call it. If we get crackle, good. If we don't, well, at least an attempt has
We
been
can have
made.
some rocks in the teeth.
Spread it out a little bit. Spread it out a little bit. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm not doing it anymore.
Right. So he's going to sit on top of that. Big and strong. Chuck some veggies in there later on.
Okay, pal, I'm
lid.
going to assault you.
Really?
Alright, little Webber, do your thing.
Let's put him on medium. And we'll see you in an hour. We'll put some veggies in.
He's assaulting me. Welcome back to Ethan and Dad's cooking session. Today I'll be preparing the vegetables and putting them in the roast.
Alright, I'm going to do one. I just want to show you how to cut one first. I'm going to pick this one, you can do the rest. And then I just want 3 of these cut when we get to the sweet potato. I want you to do there, there and there. Alright, but on these ones here, we're going to cut through this way.
Yep.
Alright, and then join them back up.
Just leave it like that.
That's good. Back through this way, don't get any fingers. Nice. Right, so there's 4. So you do this one next, mate. Right, hand over the top. Good. Pinch it together. In the middle. Hand over the top so your fingers are out of the way. Very good. Here's a big one. Right, hand over the top. Control that knife. Yep. Spin him round. Through the middle. Good. Alright, let's do that sweet potato.
Okay, just move that off to the side there.
Alright. Good. Another bit. Oh, we nearly run away with that one.
Run away potato.
One there.
Oh god.
Nice. Alright, so they're going to go in the roast in a tick. I'll do some pumpkin.
Right, over here. So because it's only Dad and I, just cut it in half along there, please.
Just that?
Yep, just in half. Because you
Chop
won't
him
have a
up.
piece.
No, that'll do. Nice. Alright. So we're going to drop that in. We're going to drop some oil over the top, yeah?
Yep. You drop that in, I'll pour the oil.
Alright,
Alright, open the lid.
See how it's going.
It's looking fantastic.
Not wrong. Even that top's starting to crackle up, which I didn't think would happen.
Need to spread it around a little bit more. Even it up.
Close the lid and we'll do the onion.
Might chuck a bit of oil on there first. On top of that. A bit of extra virgin olive oil. Keep it off the top of the roast now because that crackle might crackle up. Got that end off there. It's easy just to get that off there. Just grab it there.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
peel it.
Yeah.
Fresh onion.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Don't touch your eyes now, otherwise you might start crying.
Oh no, sad eyes. And same on this one.
Yes, please.
Straight through the middle. Even them up there, mate. Make them the same size.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright, I'll chuck
Alright,
those
pop them
in. The side down there. That's nice. You can go in here. And you can sit down in here. Alrighty. Now that will give it some nice flavour, won't it?
Now we'll cut back to when we're
So we'll
eating
see you in about an hour, I think. Alright, so we're going to put some red claw traps out tomorrow. At Lake Cania you get some big red claw. Sometimes we come up here and we'll get like 200 plus with a couple of traps out. Other times we'll get 1 or 2. So what we do, we use potato, sweet potato, and
Rock melon.
rock melon. So what we need to do first though is you can't just chuck the sweet potato and the potato in the traps, potato, because they've got starch in them. So if you just chuck them in there raw, nothing will touch it. So what we have to do is lightly cook the potatoes and the sweet potato to get the starch out of it. You don't cook them right through because then they fall apart and they don't last. So it's a bit of a happy medium you're going to get to. So we're going to use our little all for adventure cooker here. Half filled with water. We're going to drop the spuds in top and then we're going to put the lid on and we're going to leave that for a little while and then we're going to come and poke it with a knife and see how they're going. We don't want them soft, we just want the water to go a bit milky, get the starch out, then we're going to turn it off, then we're going to let them cool, we're going to put them in a bucket and then tomorrow we're going to put them in the traps, put the traps out. We're going to leave them overnight and the next day we're going to come back and hopefully all the traps are going to be full of red claw. So let's give it a go. These are leftover spuds that have been, they're starting to grow little knobbly bits on them, so yep, so they're no good, we would need them, so I just want to get that starch out. There are regulations in some places with the amount of traps you can put out and what you need to put in those traps for identification and stuff, so check with your local authorities in the areas to make sure you're compliant and what sort of traps you can use as well. So it's very important you do that, you don't want to get yourself in any trouble. So just remember, red claw, I like it, they're considered up where we're fishing here as a pest. So when you catch them, they want you to take them out of the impoundment. So because they're an introduced species, they shouldn't be here. It's not their normal range. So that's it. We'll leave that for a little bit. We'll come back and check them, and then we'll pull them out, let them cool down. And tomorrow we're going to show you how we put them in the traps, and we're going to get the traps out in certain spots, and hopefully we get some red claw. So they're really nice to chew on. Thanks, guys.
Did you make it warm? What the hell, man? Wait, we're
Cheers, biggies.
Cheers, it is.
Our humble abode.
Yeah. Back to Ethan and Dad's cooking. So we're going to check on the roast. So I think the
Oh, I wish you had smell-o-vision. It smells so good.
yes, it does. So we're going to lift the roast out itself. This will be a mission. We'll sit him here so he can sit for a little bit. We're going to put the veggies in and turn them over. They're not far away. Smells good, doesn't it?
It smells so good.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I want food.
Oh,
Even if it didn't smell good, I would eat it.
So I'll leave that 10 minutes to rest. It's just like when you do a nice steak, you always take it off and let it rest for a minute before you carve into it. So,
Okay.
Alright, we'll be back in 10 and then we'll get into it. If you haven't got a jet boil, you need to invest in one. These things are great. They boil water in like a minute or so.
Yeah, like a minute.
Yeah, they're pretty, yeah, so we just picked the whole thing up because we're getting lazy. But we're going to do some gravy for the roast, so we're going to get some water boiled. I'll pop the lid on.
Can I do it?
You're not going to blow yourself up again, are you, like last time?
I haven't blown myself up, that was you.
Find where the
So
pressy
put your
button
little
thing is
no,
before you
button
turn it
round
on.
here.
Around here.
Yeah, feel the black button. Turn on. Don't have to look.
Black
Keep your head
button.
away. Yeah.
Where?
Black button's there. Right, how about you
Put
under
your
the...
finger on the black
How about you
button.
turn
Oh, yeah,
that
I got
that
it,
way?
I got it.
Right. Under this. Turn. Right. Press button.
I'm not strong enough to do
Oh,
it.
screw.
I,
Told you
oh,
you're trying to blow me up again. Hey? See, he sets me up every time. Oh, I'll do it. Alright, let's let that boil. Yeah. Alright, let's get some gravy made up. Courtesy of the jet boil. It boils really quick. Give that a bit of a stir. What's the brand of the gravy called?
Maggie.
Maggi?
Maggie roast gravy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it comes in these big, it's a yellow and red tub, and it's like this big, about yay thick.
You can buy that in town at Monto, which is the closest town to Cania Gorge. At one of the local butchers there. A big tub, I think it's about $30 or something.
They also sell the most killer T-bones. They're
certainly
to
do.
die for.
Yeah.
And we will show us buying those when we go into town
We
next.
might stop there before we go home on the trek back and pick up a couple of T-bones. We get them cut to the thickness that we like and we take them back home with us.
That's it. Maybe a little bit
So
more.
that's all mixing up there nicely.
And then you let that sit for a little bit.
It's about the consistency. Good eyeful. So,
Yum.
yeah, see if that crackles. Better try. Not too bad.
Very good.
Right, one for the camera lady. One for the chef.
So good.
Another bit there if someone wants it.
Oh, righto.
Alright, all carved up, ready to eat. So, there you have it guys. Put some gravy over the top. And we're good to go. Alright. Doesn't get any better than that. So, we thought we're going to have some leftovers for tomorrow, but this one here, no, just had to keep hoeing into it.
Old
So,
Hoover.
I was
yeah,
hungry.
old Hoover, the vacuum cleaner. So
Leave me alone.
that's where the roast was. So on the cutting board, she's all gone. So no, that was good. Good old little BBQ Webber. You can do amazing things in that little thing. So
I feel like I'm gonna go into a food coma.
that was a really good roast. Just the perfect size for three. We had a big day out on the lake today, fishing all day.
We only caught like what, one thing?
Oh, we had a couple of hookups, but we landed one. So it's not about that.
Sorry, who landed one?
Oh, me.
Well,
Yeah.
he did. So yeah, I
should've
lost.
kept it.
I lost mine, but you get that.
Should've
That's
kept
all
it.
about having fun. Been out in the great outdoors. Doesn't get any better. So tomorrow's going to be better because I'm going to catch all the fish.
Okay, buddy. We'll see about that.
But yeah, having a nice family dinner. You know, a roast away while you're camping. Doesn't get much better than that. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.